Yo. Guess what time it is, motherfuckers? It is the GAMG, the Big Flex Podcast. It's the Strongcast, which is also called the strongest podcast in the motherfucking city. I am your host, John Q, in this bitch, and guess who we have in the building again with me? You know what I'm saying?
What's poppin' with you, man?
Who is you, man?
Don Snipes.
Yeah, buddy, we got my cuz Don Snipes in the building again.
I'm really nobody, but it's all good.
Man,
I'm happy with that.
Hey, man, you everybody. What the fuck is you talking about?
Yeah, I'm just a small piece of this consciousness going on.
Hey, a small piece, but as you would say, I would say, you is consciousness, man. What is you talking about, man? The hell is you talking about? Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? So, how was your strong end, cuz?
It was good, man. It was good. Man, this weekend I got some reading done. I listened to some more lectures. You know, I know it's something that may sound redundant, but man, I've been really enjoying just like, you know, tapping in. You know what I'm saying? I've been waking up on the weekends and been making a point to like. Yeah, the strong game. I've been waking up on the strong game and been making a real concerted effort, man, to like choose, you know, those days to just eat good, drink plenty of water, man, and really like hydrate and like not try to do too much.
Okay.
Like I realized, you know, one day I was meditating and I'm just like, damn, you know what? People work their ass off all through the week. All right. And then on the weekend, you know, they say, man, I'm going to play hard. But like, you know, what do that really look like? You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of us, you know, kind of have been conditioned to think that look like, man, just getting like drunk as hell, fucking the whole weekend, you know, arguing with motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? And just staying up extra.
Doing a bunch of fucking bullshit, really.
Well,
I ain't going to say bullshit, like, but yeah.
The shit that they do in them 2 days. Yeah. It's aging you, getting you sick than a motherfucker, adding gray hairs to your shit. Yeah. So like now I've really been like, I've been really vibing off of doing the opposite. Like I ain't gonna even lie. Like sometime on the weekend I don't even want to answer my phone. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's just that's just how I've been getting. It's like I've been cutting the ringer off and getting to the point where it's just like I really don't want to be disturbed with no silliness, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I really been tapping into that. So I'm just starting it, you know what I'm saying? And you know, I don't know how long I'm a vibe with it, but for right now, it just feel good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So look, that's why I've been calling it the strong end. See, people, you know what I'm saying? To be honest with you, when they say the weekend, to me, a lot of people, like you said, they actually are weakening themselves by doing like a lot of bullshit.
Fuckery.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of fuckery. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I said the strong end. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, meditate, work out. You know what I'm saying? Eat good. You know what I'm saying? Relax.
How about wake up and stretch too?
Yeah.
That's what I forgot. I'm sorry. I woke up and I stretched for like a fucking hour this weekend. Like Saturday. Man, that shit felt good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I didn't do shit, but stretch.
Yeah.
I was doing shit. I was literally sitting at one point like, damn, what should I do? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna create some shit because sometimes we got to explore our bodies in that way.
Yeah.
Especially as men. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like I challenge all the men out there that's just listening tonight. When the last time you stretched your growing out? You know what I'm saying? Your fucking hips. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody else is growing
your
out.
Your glutes. Well, you know that too, but you know what I'm saying? That shit right there, you ain't gonna be able to stretch somebody else's hips out if you ain't really stretching your shit out. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of where I'm going with this. So yeah, my shit was pretty good, man. I can't complain.
So guess what though? I actually did some fuckery though. So I'm talking shit. So not too much though. Saturday was like a heavy. I ain't gonna say like a heavy day, but went to a Sweet 16 party for with my wife or whatever. Her younger cousin was turning Sweet 16, so they had some stuff for her at a nice little hall called Quiet Nights or whatever, off of like James' cousin. It was pretty nice. Nice setup and everything. So we stopped by there for a minute. And prior to that, I got a call from old Dre. Old Dre to come on by and the Vibe Lounge, also in the hood too or whatever, to he was having like a liquor and wine tasting. And also it was some comedy. So it came across, you know what I'm saying, a couple of people. We have Kev that was up here on the show before, and then Frank G. So I seen them and some of everybody or whatever, you know what I'm saying, stopped by, and a couple of old friends and stuff like that or whatever, and kicked it for a minute. And then, let's see, yesterday, I spent my day cutting down this damn tree that I don't know if, say, lightning had hit that motherfucker or something either blew it over like a couple of months ago. Because it was, my backyard, you know, that little tree. Yeah. So I ended up cutting that thing down.
Chainsaw?
No, I actually just use a handsaw. Yeah.
Oh,
so I worked out. Yeah, I use that as like some cardio.
Hey, look, I'm gonna give people out there a fun fact. Scientists have been trying to figure out different ways that men can boost their testosterone. Right? Listen, a little fun fact. They did this study of different exercises and physical activity that men do, and they found out that cutting wood and chopping down a tree with an axe will actually boost your testosterone levels after that activity for about 30 minutes.
That's a full body workout, though. If you slanging that, just like what people be doing at the gym with a hammer on the tire and stuff like that to kind of simulate the same kind of thing. So
yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So that's a little fun fact. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Get your ass out there and cut some trees down.
Cut some trees and shit and slang some axe.
Not too many though. I ain't gonna cut too many trees, but yeah, you know what I'm saying.
All right. So. Matter of fact, you know, in the chat or whatever, or call in too. I want y'all to call in, let us know what side of town y'all calling in from and stuff. You know, if y'all got any birthday shout outs, anniversaries, schools, or anything like that, call in. Area code 313-266-2811. All right, so this is the 16th episode of the GAMG podcast, and we are sponsored by GAMG Enterprises LLC. So if you're looking to get yourself, you know what I'm saying, acclimated to working out, you know, you're looking to get some great vegan and vegetarian supplements to help you lose weight or just to help you clean out your system, you know what I mean? Say detoxing, protein, and so forth like that. Energy drinks, and also say some nice workout attire. Check out my website, gamg.shop, and also gamg.firstfitness.com. All right. I am still running a spring sale on the training and the clothing too. So y'all want to holla. All right. And then we are also sponsored by 8, which is All Problems Eliminated. This is a home restoration, home repair company with my brother T and BT. All right. So if y'all looking to get any kind of work done to your homes, plumbing, painting, anything, say remodeling, you know what I mean, to your homes, give them a call at area code 623-223-3943. All right. And then I will be having something for the women in May, and then something in June for the men. So pay attention. This is gonna be key for the faithful supporters and stuff of the GAMG podcast. So keep on listening. You got anything you wanna you got on the table, cuz?
No, this weekend, man, if anybody in town, come out to see LeVar Walker, man. Funny dude.
Okay.
Shit on IG, you know what I'm saying? He the dude that, you know what I'm saying, he see motherfuckers doing the foolery and he be like, hey, tell old boy to call me. You know what I'm saying? Okay. But funny cat, he gonna be here Friday, Saturday, and Sunday this week. Again, his name is LeVar Walker. I think out in South Hill at Punchline. Okay. But you can check his IG, you know what I'm saying, and get that info. I'm going to be at one of those shows recording it. So, yeah. Okay.
All right. Yeah. All right. Definitely check it out. You know what I'm saying? All right. Now we going to go and check out a couple of videos. All right. You know how we do. We have Q's exercise tip followed by, say, I have another funny video. So check these out. Okay. know, this your boy John Q from the GAMG podcast, aka the Strongcast. Today I'm about to show y'all a total body circuit and shit. So some pull-ups, some dips, push-ups, some jumping squats, and some crunches, alright? So try this and shit if you want to, you know what I'm saying, when you go to the gym. Good total body exercise, you get a nice little pump on everything, alright? Check this out. For the ladies at home, you use a cinch machine. For the guys, regular pull-up. I'll do 10. Push up right here. Jump squats. Last thing, crunching. Alright, you have 15 crunches, 10 of everything else. Try to do about 5, 6, maybe even 10 sets. Let me know what y'all think. See y'all Monday night, 9 o'clock. John Q checking in from the GAMG Big Flex podcast. Once again, today I'm going to show y'all how to do some mountain climbers, sliders behind me, push-ups, and some planks. Total body again. Try it out and shit when you get a chance at the gym, at home, anywhere. Then let me know what you think, alright? So I'll probably do about 25 to 30, alright? Stay down like this, go down. Hands up, alright? Stretch out, and then get just like this. 10, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stay right here and do some push-ups. Alright, now I'm going to do some planks, alright? Take your elbows here, stretch it on out, and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 5 more seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so what you want to do? Try that shit out. That's a set. Maybe about 3 or 4 sets. It's a combination. Let me know what y'all think. Make sure y'all tap in every Monday night, 9 o'clock. Streamcasting app, podcasting on Facebook, and also the YouTube channel. Peace, y'all.
All right, man. Technical difficulties. This guy Doc over here, man. Dr. Ruckus, man. What you was doing? Fucking with some damn white women or something?
Yeah, but it was.
Hey, man. Hey, man.
Nah, they couldn't hear that shit.
Hey, they like, man, what the hell? You want us to do all that and be like, look, that's one set.
That's 1 set.
That's wild.
So look, check this out, y'all. So what I did was some mountain climbers, some push-ups, and some planks. All right. So once again on the video, like I said, try this out. You know what I'm saying? Maybe try to do about 3 or 4 sets starting off. Say do like 25 to 30, maybe, 25 to 30, say mountain climbers first. Do as many, say, push-ups as you can, and then go right into some planks. All right. Try it out. Let me know what y'all think. All right. Now, this next video is a Q's funny video. So, I do some classic stuff and I kind of play on something. So you'll see why. All right. Check this video out, y'all.
What's up, baby? Come on, young blood. Don't kill me, man. Shut up. I've been trying to tell your ass that Dad ain't my cousin. He in the back. Whatever you say, baby, whatever you say. I swear to God, man, the combination to the safe is 34, 5, 27, man. Just take it all, baby. It's all yours, man. Just don't kill me, please. I got kids, man. I got a motherfucking girlfriend. I got a wife on the side, man. Shut up! Don't kill me. God damn, don't kill me. Craig, what you doing? Nothing. Day. Huh? Is this your cousin? Yeah, that's my cousin. Good. Then you fired. Who, me? Yeah, you. I'm fired? And wrote you fired, too. You fired.
Why you gonna fire me for, Picky?
Shut up! Shut up! You better keep your goddamn mouth shut!
Bobby Womack.
Oh, I heard that shit. Say it again. Say it again. Shit. And you lucky, nigga. I was just finna get up in your ass. Give me back my motherfucking pistol. The fuck up out of my stuff. That's some bullshit. Shut up! Punk ass. Try to rob me. Nigga, I'm pink. Shit, that nigga had me scared, but I held my own. Fuck that.
This nigga, wow.
Yeah, buddy.
That's
The
some
reason,
classic
hey, look,
hippie
the
shit.
reason why I had to pull this up, man, is as you know, this is my cousin. Hey, this like we are like brothers and cousins. So you know what I'm saying. I had to hit him with this. You know what I'm saying. So we actually have like a funny damn story and shit, similar
Some
in a
real
way,
life
you know
shit.
what I'm saying. Some real life shit. So I like the way that he tell it or whatever. You know what I'm saying. But of course, yeah, shit can go down with your cousin. So
Definitely go down with.
Go ahead, go.
Everybody know about that.
Yeah. So
We had a fun this a little fun holiday story. Cause having a little holiday gathering, I forget what it was. It might have
like
been
Super
New
Bowl.
Year's or something. I
Yeah.
felt like it was New Year's or some shit.
no, it was Super
Bowl?
It was Super Bowl. It was when Tennessee was playing against the Rams.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I understand.
Yeah,
Anyway,
yeah.
so
We was at an apartment. Yeah.
long story short, I stopped and go pick up, you know what I'm saying, a little something to sip on because I don't want to come empty handed. And I get out the car with the girl I was dating at the time, and we got out the whip, and she is snowing and shit, and she started arguing with me about something. I don't remember what the fuck she was arguing about, whatever, it didn't matter. So anyway, long story short, the argument and shit going on for a prolonged amount of time, and cuz come out, and he calm everything down, you know what I'm saying? He like, yo, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna go in, just enjoy ourselves tonight, everything chill, cool. We send baby girl in, and he outside just talking to me. I'm like, yo, I'm good, you know what I'm saying? Just doing a little check-in. While all this shit is going on, the security guard is a foreigner, and he just start, talking, reckless, you know what I'm saying, talking out the side of his ass. So he talking, and cuz like, look, man, everything good. Go on back in your little booth, man, cuz, shit good over here. We ain't want no trouble. So we still talking, and my man still keep going. So cuz like, look, man, I said everything cool. Just go on in the booth. We good. We gonna go in here, enjoy your night. My man say something to the effect like, fuck you, I call the police on your cousin, fuck you, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, my hands are filled with all the shit I brought. Cuz say, hold my glasses. I hold this nigga glasses, and I just watch this nigga walk down to the booth. Now, this one of them security booths and shit with like the faux plastic ass plexiglass windows. And, a little sidebar, cuz like to watch wrestling like many other motherfuckers in our family do. This nigga go in the booth. and smashed this nigga head in every window in this motherfucking booth. Then in the midst of smashing this nigga head, I'm standing there like, what the fuck just happened? It's a radio in this motherfucker. He picks the radio up and smash it over the nigga head. It's an old LL Cool J boom box. I said, God, dog. And so anyway, this happens, and then we go in the apartment, go chill. About 15 minutes later, the cops show up. And this nigga sitting down on the couch, and they knock on the door, and they say, all right, now, which one of y'all done whooped the security guard ass? And everybody like, yeah, I don't know nothing about nobody getting their ass whooped. You know, we just sit there like, what the fuck just happened? But yeah, man, that was a wild Super Bowl.
See, that's what happens fucking with my cousin. Try to calm him down from doing some ass whooping, and then I end up doing some ass whooping. So that was probably a good, I want to say maybe about 20 years ago.
Yeah, but, a little younger, you know what I'm saying?
You know, when I was a little bit more hot-headed, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
on the temperamental side, but yeah.
So, but needless to say, shit, fuck with my cousins and shit, you know what I'm saying? I will whoop your ass. So. All right. So, we got a few topics we're going to go ahead and dive in. So, the first one we're going to dive into is we have a plastics surgery industry is now booming as 1.3 million men in America are getting BBLs, lipo, ab implants. They call this the dad do-over. Would you ever consider doing a dad do-over? Dr. Ruckus?
Hell no.
Mr. Snipes.
Listen, man. I feel like the older I get, you know what I'm saying. You know, our manhood is connected to doing man shit. You know what I'm saying, and just you know, again, no judgment. This is my own personal opinion. You know what I'm saying. You know, I know the women like to do all that shit, and you know, they like to look at other women and be extremely competitive. But you know, look, I'm not knocking any woman that would, you know, try to, you know, do any kind of surgery and shit like that. But you know, I'll preface this with saying, learn to accept yourself and love yourself first. You know what I'm saying? I'm not knocking all forms of it, but you know, when we start having men out here getting BBLs and you know, they want the abs done and all that kind of shit, man, it's like it's that's different. It's not nothing that I would be into, you know, but I guess to each his own, man. I had a conversation with Pee Wee today, and I told her, I said, you know what, we really got to practice not judging. So, you know, I'm starting to get to the point where I'm just observing this kind of shit.
Yeah.
But I'm curious to see what the future will look like when you got, you know, these big buff motherfuckers and one of them super buff and he get his ass kicked.
Get his
by
ass pummeled
by a dude
by
that
a dwarf.
like a peon, yeah. Who, you know, but this dude look buff, you know what I'm saying? But he get his ass mangled by a peon, a little thin motherfucker, because you up here faking it. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't let that buff shit go to your head. If you gonna get the surgery, you might want to humble yourself, because if you ain't really out here about that life, somebody, hey, matter of fact, not somebody, a female might whoop on your ass. You know what I'm saying?
True. Hey, look.
Shout out to Clarissa Shields. She coming to Michigan. I fuck with her heavy.
To the LCA.
What's up, champ?
Yeah, what up, though, champ? You know what I'm saying? I will say this, you know what I'm saying? If a person feel, you know, if a man feel like they gotta go ahead and get the ab implants and shoulders, all that shit, you might want to go ahead and get you a fucked up cauliflower ear and shit, just to motherfucking, hey, look, if you gonna fake it, because most motherfuckers ain't gonna fuck with a motherfucker who got that cauliflower ear, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, they gonna be looking like, oh yeah, this motherfucker is super tough, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you ain't
so you might want to go ahead and
go all the way,
go all the way with it and shit, you know what I'm saying? But just, hey, look, just to play angel's advocate, I would say, You know, if I was to go ahead and get me a surgery and shit, like I was telling y'all earlier, you know, they be calling them the women get the Brazilian butt lifts and shit. I'll get me a motherfucking Dominican dick lift. You know what I'm saying? Have a super elephant trunk around this bitch. Friends only for real. You know what I'm saying?
Fans
Come look.
only.
Huh?
I think you said fans only.
Yeah. Fans only, wherever that shit is.
Fans,
yeah. I ain't say friends only, fans. No, I said fans.
You want the only fans after you get
the only fan? Hell yeah. You got to come look. You got to pay this motherfucker to look at it like it's at the circus. You know what I'm saying? Got an elephant trunk right in this motherfucking pants.
Hey, listen. I think as men, a lot of niggas be saying that, but like, right, peep, right? Like,
what, that motherfucker don't work?
I ain't even saying that. I'm just saying like, sometimes I feel like and this is from some motherfuckers that I know personally that made that choice to go get a surgery.
Yeah.
And the doc hit them with, you know, you gotta, you know, have a weight on your shit. But then after they did that, it made it skinny. And then the doc hit them with, all right, bet now if you want it fat, we gonna add some fat in it. So it was like a trick bag, you know what I'm saying? So, but I feel like at its core,
damn,
you know what I'm saying? Like a dick got to be filled with blood to, you know what I'm saying, really, you know, because put it this way, I'm saying all this to say, like, the more I listen to women talk, they always talk about as they get older, they just want their men shit to just stay firm.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they ain't really tripping. They like, man, you know, some motherfuckers, depend on what they be doing with themselves, that firmness, you know what I'm saying, is what they be looking for. So you can go ahead and get that surgery if you want, fellas, but I wouldn't make that motherfucker too long if that bitch don't lift up. You be walking around here with the droopy dick.
No, you be around here and shit with the motherfucker Mr. Floppy. Yeah. You know what I mean? The motherfucker slapping around like a goddamn fish and shit on the ground. And shit.
Right. Damn, man, that's rough.
All right, so look, call in if y'all want to go ahead and chime in on the subject. You know what I'm saying? The area code is 313-266-2811. All right, let us know if y'all trying to get a Dominican dick lift or a Brazilian butt lift. All right. All right.
If you a man, don't call. Tell me that. I'm looking at you.
Yeah, we really don't want to
just keep that shit to yourself.
You know
but
so,
any other aspect, feel free to share. Not that though. Not getting your ass together.
All right. So moving on along and shit to some more damn fuckery. All right. So it was a story out about the Dalai Lama, call him His Holiness. All right. He apologizes. After a video shows him asking a boy to suck his tongue. So the video came out just past week, but it happened, say, about a month ago.
February.
Yeah. February. I'm sorry. Mm-hmm. So February. So let me just say this. Nasty fucking devil. He actually only apologized for his words and not his actions, if you read the actual articles and stuff like that or whatever. So, you know, my question is this. How was that shit even allowed to even be videoed? And then the person and shit who's videotaping this shit gotta be okay with it, because it should have been on the news and shit. The Dalai Lama got his ass motherfucking whooped. You know what I'm saying? Got his head stumped in. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying?
It might be hard to whip his ass with all them monks around him, bro. They might fuck something up, you know what I'm saying?
Man, ain't gonna fuck shit up unless they got guns. That's some shit where
nigga might have thought twice about fucking with him if he had all the monks around his ass. Them niggas might have came.
They probably done sucked his tongue too and shit, nasty bastards.
Listen, man, I feel like this, right? I saw it. It looks visibly disgusting.
Yeah.
All right. But I'm curious about the motive of it being shown right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna just say this, right? I feel like this. We living in a day and age where, like right now, if you really pay attention, a lot of rap artists are starting to really get upset because they got this deep fake shit out here.
Yeah.
And it's people coming out with whole albums with artists that never collab with each other, but because you can use their voice and all this other shit, you literally can put music together, right? Shit like that, right? So I'm gonna tie that into this. You know what I'm saying? We living in this era where, you know, technology is getting better, makeup is getting better, and what we see is just, you know,
it's might not be real.
It might not be. All right. Yeah. And then again, not discounting if it was real or not, the validity of it, but I'm saying this, right? when you really look at what's going on in the world right now, and you look at China merging with Russia, you look at right now China saying we gonna make a move to, take over Taiwan, and you got the United States saying, well, we can't let that happen, right? You got all these things going on right now. A part of me is curious, like, man, I wonder, like, is this the beginning of the start of some of the propaganda, against just Asians or Asian countries or people affiliated with any of the Asian countries to really start going at their ass? I don't know.
That's what I thought about that, and then I also thought about this though too, that it is a possibility that this is a really more so attack on, say, religion. And what I'm about to say is this is. Okay, so you already know it's been a decline in actual membership when it comes to, the Catholic Church, because, look at their history, you know what I mean? It's been a decline on people going to church, say Baptist church and stuff like that. It's been a decline on a lot of, say, religions because, let's be real, a lot of people are kind of like fed up with the bullshit, you know what I'm saying? So, a lot of more people, they speak about being more so spiritual now instead of like going to church and stuff like that. So, it is, I think, a movement to kind of disconnect people from, say, religion itself. Meaning like this, like, I do believe myself, like when it comes to religion, I do believe like it's very necessary to a degree when, it teaches like some kind of structure. You know what I'm saying? Now, the people that's actually teaching, you have to be aware of who they are, what their background are, and if they're, if they very, I'm not going to say believable. Are they actual people that mean well? Are their intentions good? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm very like into people intentions. You know what I'm saying? Because let's be real. If your intentions are good and you do something fucked up, people will more likely say forgive you for that. But if your intentions are bad, you can probably forget about it. You know what I'm saying? So. But I do really believe that it's probably more of an attack on, say, religion. However, I did think about that angle of, okay, now it's time to really do this Asian hate. And that's another damn thing. Just think about it. Say some months ago, you had, say, the U.S. passing, say, an Asian hate bill and shit like that. So now, look at the contradiction behind this now. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of chaos that's really going on in the world right now. So, to be honest with you, I kind of like observe a lot of this stuff and I stay back, and I'm not really like totally getting my emotions attached to it because, like I said, there's so much fuckery that's going on out here, so
yeah, no doubt.
All right, so let us know what y'all think about, say, the Dalai Lama. All right, you know what I mean? So, all right, so we're gonna move on along, and then we can chime in because got something on his mind too. So, we have a 19-year-old woman in Mississippi was arrested after filming herself having sex with a male German Shepherd. A woman claims that she was threatened to do so. So. Yeah, Roy. You know what I mean?
I needed some glasses, but it's what
she was arrested for having.
I'm sorry. What is she? I need to.
Oh, you said what is she?
Black, white,
Caucasian.
Okay.
Yeah, she's a Caucasian woman.
Okay.
So she was filmed. She filmed herself. You know what I'm saying? Having sex with a damn German Shepherd, like. More fuckery. You know what I'm saying? Just think about it. Look at the three stories that I done brought up so far. Look how. Look at the fuckery, though. You know what I'm saying? You got plastic surgery, you got the Dalai Lama, and now you have a 19-year-old filming herself having sex with a damn German Shepherd. So
I'm not gonna lie. Like I only asked, what she was, only because, like, I guess by now that really doesn't surprise me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that don't really surprise me. You know what I'm saying? That don't surprise me no more than it would a motherfucker robbing the liquor store and his pants is sagging. Like, I mean,
like that'd be a nigga.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I feel like, shit, certain folk do certain things, and that it is what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And, folks being into animals and bestiality and all that other kind of shit, that's a hell of a dare for somebody to do. But, if she is mentally stable, then, hey, that's her thing. But if she not, somebody need to get that woman some help, because that's some wild shit right there.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, these 3 stories right here, and there's some more, but, you almost really have to account for people's mental state, you know what I'm saying, big time. And I think if you kind of being bombarded all the time with a lot of negative shit, and people always trying to sell you something, or people just always angling and shit, I think this is probably going to be some results of that. You do have like a lot of women and men or whatever that's pretty much selling selling themselves, you know what I'm saying, for $1, man. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Selling themselves as far as attention. Because a lot of times you see stuff like this. You do have people that's actually sick, and then you'll have somebody that's sick and just really want that attention. You know what I'm saying? Sick ass fucking attention. They don't care how they get it. You know what I mean? So, filming yourself having sex with a fucking German Shepherd. You know what I'm saying? It's like, maybe she should have tried a Chihuahua. No.
Hey, some people
trying to be funny about it, but you know what I mean? Yeah, I love my dog, man. You know what I'm saying? So
you love your dog, but you ain't sticking your finger in his ass.
No, I ain't about to let no damn human mess with my damn dog, period. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
you know what I mean? So that motherfucker don't even like going to the damn doctor and shit, getting anything rubbed on his ass.
I feel like that's the one thing as humans oftentimes we take for granted, that we often hear that as humans we have one of the most complex minds and brains, but that does not mean that these animals don't have, I tell people all the time, our mind is just but one aspect of our whole being. Yeah. We have a spirit, soul, our physical body, all that shit encompasses that. And so I feel like as humans, oftentimes we take that for granted when we sit and observe animals. It's just like, what make you think animal even want to, you know what I'm saying, fuck with you like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, and you don't
think the animal feel violated?
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying?
Where I'm going with this. Yeah. Like, they have feelings, and I saw recently a damn elephant, and I forget what country it was. It was on the side of the road, and they let a whole bunch of cars pass by it, and it was a truck filled with sugar cane coming up the highway. Soon as he saw the truck he got close to the truck. He jumped in front of the truck to stop the truck. The truck stopped. He walked on the side, grabbed some sugar cane off that motherfucker, ate it right there in the street, and then took off, and the truck pulled off. You can't tell me that motherfucker. Yeah. And hey, you know what I'm saying? That's a smart ass, you know what I'm saying, animal. Like, so that shit, it was fascinating to see. Yeah. Like, this motherfucker said, man, I'm hungry. Maybe the sugar cane was like some candy to his ass or something. But man, it was fascinating to see. Shout out to my favorite animal. I love tigers, man. You know what I'm saying? Oh, all right. Everybody always think the lion is the king of the jungle. But I tell people, tiger tear lion ass out the frame.
Yeah, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, lions normally be late.
Listen, a tiger can weigh anywhere from 150 to 200 pounds more than a lion. Yep. We just been taught that because this lion got that big mane looks big. Man, that ain't shit. Yeah. That lion will smack the fuck out of that tiger will smack the fuck out of a lion, man, and won't think twice about it. Tear his ass up. Absolutely.
Yeah. So just to talk about, it was another story. It came out a while back, and I believe it was, I think it was an elephant, and it was either an elephant or a monkey or something. And it was, as a matter of fact, it was an elephant, and a human it was a lady or whatever that had did something to the elephant kid or something, right?
No, it was like with the elephant.
No, but it was another story too where it was messing with the damn kid or something, the elephant kid or something, and the parent elephant or whatever, you know what I'm saying, fucked the lady up, killed her and shit, right? Sheesh. Right, and then they had like a funeral or some shit. fuck the funeral up. Like, fuck, yeah. So, yeah, they have, listen, animals are in tune with nature, and that's the whole thing. Like, if you
stomp this bitch out a second time.
Yeah, in her death. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, to be honest with you, you know, if you have pets, you do understand that they are connected to, say, you know what I'm saying, to you. And they are connected to, you know, to nature. You know what I'm saying? They walk around every day.
Motherfuckers that fuck up the ecosystem, bro.
Well, look at it like this.
We the only motherfuckers around here fucking up
that's true.
the ecosystem, fucking up the fishing industry. How over millions of crabs died last year? The almost total crippled it.
Yeah, these motherfuckers want to eat the shit.
Well, you got, and then we don't know what motherfuckers is dumping off in water.
Yeah, that's
and all
true.
Kind of shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, human to me, we the only ones that's tearing shit out the frame. I was. And that's why I asked about the cutting the tree down. You know, obviously this shit your tree was fucked up. But when I think back to when I was a kid, I hear a lot of people who grew up in the city of Detroit say,
planting trees.
Well, they said too, we had fruit trees. We had berries, pears, you know what I'm saying?
We had everything.
All that kind of shit, right?
Yep.
The younger generation, young niggas ain't seen no berry tree in the hood before, ever, in your life. But people, right? You had people that would say shit like, when them berries drop, sometime the flies or the bees go over there. Man, listen, bees don't be fucking with nobody like that. Flies they not fucking with that. We got to have a different mindset with this shit. But people also don't realize them trees help us have healthy oxygen
and stuff like
help
that.
Our lungs stay nice and fresh. So it's bigger than just I don't feel like dealing with a mess.
Yeah.
And I think that's the thing that, you know, as we get more conscious and we connect back with nature, we got to learn, leave nature the fuck alone. Nature already know what to do. We the silly, stupid motherfuckers that just always think we smarter than, you know what I'm saying, every damn thing and don't know how to replenish shit. You understand what I'm saying? We be fucking shit up.
Yeah. No, we do. You know, we really do. You know what I'm saying? And just like, you know, you got people, you know what I'm saying, that don't even understand, say, grounding. And if you look at, say, animals, they constantly are grounding. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Look, you know what I mean? So look at all the free electrons that they getting. And then if you rub on them, you getting some of that shit from them. So it's like you better understand that we really have to, you know what I'm saying, work together and be together and actually, you know what I'm saying, respect each other. You know what I'm saying? Respect, like you said, respect the earth, respect the animals, respect each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know? All right. So what else you got, man? What you got?
I guess not so much as a topic, but, you know, I want to pose the question to you. You know what I'm saying? And Doc, you let me know your thoughts on this as well, right? When is the last time that you felt most alive?
That's a hell of a question.
Doc, what you think about that? Like you felt like, listen, like you felt alive. And what I mean by that is you literally in that moment was just like, I feel good in my life right now. This feels good. This feels great. And it can be whatever. It can be attached to maybe an accomplishment. It can be attached to maybe a healed relationship. Because we're all different. Yeah. But when's the last time you felt the most alive?
My movie premiere, March 31st.
Clap that shit up, man.
Yeah.
Daddy, I love
feel alive?
The accomplishment.
The accomplishment and the reaction, the people of my work. Yeah. To see people react to it and hear the laughter and just hear oh my God. You know, and actually hear people crying. Mm-hmm. To hear people crying, they felt what I penned, what I actually wrote down on a piece of paper, they was feeling the reaction I wanted them to feel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
you felt good.
I felt great.
So
how about you, cuz?
I'm gonna say the last time. So I'll say the most recent will probably be me actually taking this journey, say, with the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but prior to that, like, I'm always happy for people, right? So I was definitely, like, the time before that, that I really felt alive. Not just more so for me, but it was more so for my wife graduating with her doctorate and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And just being in that moment with her, because I knew it was very important to her, and I wanted her to be like ecstatic and happy and enjoy her day. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy that moment. You know what I'm saying? Out of all the hard stuff, from seeing her, you know what I'm saying, from the beginning, from when we first started dating to when she was, you know, going to Henry Ford and stuff like that, you know, and then she went to Michigan, and then she completed, you know what I'm saying, from Wayne State. So just seeing that whole process with her. Yeah. And then another time, you know, like I've had moments, you know what I'm saying, of course, when we got married. But another time would be like when I completed, say, my one and only, say, bodybuilding competition. You know what I'm saying? Just to know, you know, that I actually completed something that I set myself out to do, that, you know, I knew I could do it, but really going through that rigorous, you know, a rigorous, say, 10 weeks, because I didn't need that long, but it was just a process of, you know, I already had lost some weight. Then I made that decision. I wanted to go ahead and do it. And then I had to gain a lot of weight back, work on some things. And then I had to lose all that back plus more. You know what I'm saying? And then actually I placed in my first and only, like I said, it was like a whole emotional. It was like an odds thing too, because I'm a middleweight. And when I left my gym, I was at 175. When I got there, they said I was 176. So they put me in the light heavyweight. And I still end up placing. And it was an open show, but I didn't know. I thought it was a natural show, because that's what, you know, the guy and stuff, like I was at the gym or whatever, that he signed me up for. So he tricked me. So when I found out that these other guys I was competing with, for one, they was bigger and taller, and they was on steroids, and I still end up placing this shit, and I placed third. So most of the times and stuff, when people first start off with their first show, they don't place, and I did. So I was like, I'm sweet, you know what I mean? So like I said, I've had different moments and stuff like that or whatever, you know what I'm saying, with record release parties and stuff like that. You know, anytime I'm really creating, man, if I'm creating some music that I really like at home, stuff like that, you know how I get, you know what I'm saying? So I've had moments, you know what I'm saying? So I always try to live for those moments, though, because you never know where it's going to come from. Especially for me, like when you accomplish something, you know what I'm saying? I really be happy for you. You know what I'm saying? Just like with Doc. I know that meant a lot to him. You know what I'm saying? And to see people actually set out a goal and then they accomplish it, you know what I'm saying? That's that keep me in that good feeling, you know, feeling alive moment. Yeah. What about you, man? When the last time that you felt, you know, alive?
So I was down in the A for about 3 weeks recently, and one of the days that I was there, I went and picked up, you know, Pee Wee, who goes to Georgia State right now, and we went over to her sister's, and Wooder made us some pasta. And we all just kind of sat and talked. And for me, my kids, you know, they just bring so much joy to me. Just literally being in their presence and watching them grow, man, it motivates me. It recharges me, you know, and it can be, you know, they have their moments where, you know, they're going through, you know, life, you know, but it's interesting sometimes to sit back and I'll say, hey, look, you know, this is how you handle this. And sometimes they accept it and sometimes they don't. Yeah. But it's interesting, after it's all said and done, you know, a lot of times when they're going through things, we'll reconvene. Yeah. And then I'm like, all right, babe, what'd you learn from that? You know what I'm saying? Then we'll come back to the conversation like, hey, you remember what I said?
Yeah, to pick their brain just to see if they,
I'm undefeated with this shit, but do you remember what I said? You know what I'm saying? And it's not so much like a I told you so moment as so much as it is, hey, look, you know, just that reminder, like, you know, I love you and I'm on your team.
Yeah, yeah.
And, you know, whatever you going through, like, you know, I'm gonna tell you, you know, from my experience and after that, you know, you gonna make your own decision. And I'm gonna be with you either way. You know what I'm saying? But in terms of me feeling really, really alive and just accomplished and joy, believe it or not, I feel as though that's a never ending process. Like, I don't feel like we arrive at happiness. I don't feel like joy is something we arrive at. I feel like it's something that, you know, we cultivate and we allow it to just like flow through us. Yeah. And if we are aware and in the moment, then we align with that and we feel that. You know what I'm saying? And if we not, we not. You know what I'm saying? So so
it's pretty similar. You know what I'm saying? All right. So hey, look. So we got one more thing to try to tackle real quick that I can't let it escape real quick. Okay, so they're talking about, say, on Hulu plans on releasing, say, a Freaknik documentary. All right, so you got a lot of people talking about it, and you got a lot of say professional women now, you know what I'm saying, coming out
they
about
got a
it,
lawsuit out.
being, you know, actually being terrified about it. And it's like, okay, so this is what happens when stuff in the past sometime, you know what I'm saying, can rear its ugly head, you know, and people are very insecure with who they were, you know, like me. It's like, of course, like, you know, it's part of your involvement. So if you did something back in the past, just own up to it. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. You know what I mean? What do you feel about, say, them doing this? You know what I'm saying? Say the Hulu releasing, say, this documentary on the Freaknik.
So I saw that there are like a group of prominent women in Georgia, coincidentally. I think a couple judges, attorneys, and you know, nurses, what have you. One of the things that I was privy to learn was that one of them makes like, you know, over $1 million a year, and they all came together and they're trying to do like a stop and decease, you know what I'm saying, assist and decease thing, order against it so that it don't come out. I'll just say this, you know, when you think about the Freaknik, you know, I've heard some people compare it to the black version of Woodstock. Yeah. You know, back in those days, you know, you had a lot of, you know, the hippie movement and people, you know, doing a lot of drugs and Quaaludes and shit that Bill Cosby, all that kind of shit. You understand what I'm saying? And I'll just say this. I think that at the end of the day, similar to what you said, you know, we have to get to a point where, you know, we don't allow shame and guilt, you know, to consume us for things that we did in the past. You understand what I'm saying? Because here's the deal. I feel like when we do that, what does that really teach, you know, the younger generation? You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like, you know, a lot of behavior is conditioned and learned that a lot of us learn anyway and we operate from. But will we really teach people like, hey, you know, if you did this back in the past, people gonna shame and guilt you for the rest of your life for it. Man, fuck all of that. You did that shit when you was young. You went out there, you had a good ass time.
And now look at me. Look at me now. I'm successful. So that shit didn't hinder me. So you can use this as a learning.
Absolutely. And if you was out there wilding, if you know, shaking your ass, or maybe you was one of the fellas and had your nose in somebody's ass, bro, that's your motherfucking business. You understand what I'm saying? I again, at the end of the day, I think that, you know, again, what's more important is to show the growth. You know, it's kind of one of them things. We can look at this as something that was fucked up, or we can say, you know what? I was wilding back in the day, but look where I am right now. Look at my growth. I have a family now, or I have a business, or like that woman said, you know, hey, I'm a judge now, or I'm this, I'm that. I think that's should be the bigger story. You get what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, and for our culture, because at the end of the day, when white folk talk about Woodstock, they don't get shamed about that shit.
They be like, oh, I attended that.
Hippies was out there showing titties and doing cocaine and all kind of shit. Nobody shames them for that. But we oftentimes let the media shame us for shit that we do. Man, fuck all of that. If you went to Freaknik and enjoyed yourself, charge it to the game and keep it moving.
I 100% agree with that. You know what I'm saying? And once again, use it as a learning experience. You know, a teachable moment.
Shit, I wish
you know
I could have went.
Yeah. See, when I was younger, I wish I could have went too. I actually had wanted to go. I think my brother or somebody went or whatever. Did you go, Doc?
Hell yeah.
See, look at it.
Doc, let me ask you a question.
Now look how he turned out.
Did you ever go?
Hey, look how he turned out. That's Dr. Ruckus.
Did you ever go to the foot wash? Are you
heard about that one too.
That?
Yeah,
I heard about the foot wash.
The foot wash is in Alabama.
Yeah.
And I feel like once the Freaknik went down, the foot wash just got bigger because the foot wash still go on to this day.
Very
day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and that's, to me, that's like the real deep southern version of the Freaknik in the backwoods.
Yeah.
You ain't in the urban city shaking ass on Peachtree.
But Freaknik was something else. I mean, you had 75 congested. And no motion.
Yeah.
I mean, downtown, police is watching people have sex on their cars.
Yeah.
In their cars with the sun, everything.
Yeah.
People
so, you know, I just look at it like this, though, too. You had to have participants. So, you know what I'm saying? So, on that note, y'all, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to all the aunties that went out there that, you know,
hey, look,
still look good.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, if you was on Freaknik, you know, in the documentary, hope I see you. Yeah. So, you know what I mean?
If you went to Freaknik and you just now deciding to get you a man and get a BBL, shame on you, nigga. Shame on you.
So on that note, y'all, hey, look, thanks for tuning in once again to the GAMG, the Big Flex podcast. Y'all can catch us every Monday night at 9:00, and we are out. Keep it flexing, my friends. Peace.